So we're here today with SideshowMel, and she's going to take us through what goes into the Biker Scout costume. So why don't you take us away, Mel?
All right. First thing is the jumpsuit. It's just a plain black jumpsuit. Got mine on eBay.
Normally we don't buy things off eBay, but in this case you can get away with that.
Yeah, but you can get these in lots of different places. A couple of mods. I put some elastic loops on the feet to help keep them in my boots and stop the legs from bunching up. And they often need just a little bit of Velcro to hold the neck closed. Next, there's the black flak vest. This goes on top of the jumpsuit and underneath everything else, and we're not really sure why it was there in the first place because you don't actually see it on the screen, but these have to be made. You can't really buy these anywhere, but they're pretty simple. Just does up at the back.
And that's just all Velcro basically?
Yeah, black fabric, a little bit of padding on the arms, Velcro on the front here to keep some of the armour in place, a little bit of Velcro on the back for the same, does up with Velcro.
Brilliant.
Really simple. Next goes the cummerbund, or the nappy, as it often gets called.
Yep.
You can find people who can make these for you, or you can make it yourself. It's pretty simple. Big long rectangle of fabric, bit that goes underneath and does up at the back, 2 pockets, Velcro. Like I said, you can find someone to make it for you, or you can find patterns on the internet. Really simple.
And that's all Velcro on the top that holds on to
the chest piece.
The chest piece. Oh, okay. Yep.
Yep. Which we'll do next. Probably the biggest single piece of armour.
Yep.
Is the chest piece, front and back. It's got elastic at the sides and at the shoulders, Velcro to hold on your armour, Velcro inside to attach to your cummerbund, just to keep everything in place when you've got it on, really.
Yeah, it's amazing the amount of, the armour looks really good when it's on, but then all the Velcro and bits and pieces that are hidden away underneath that are just like, yeah.
Yeah, and you don't know until you've got it all on. Need a bit of Velcro there, or I need something to stick that there. Next piece is the belt and the side parts that all go together as one. Does up at the back. Pretty much just goes on like a belt.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And the dangly bits are supposed to be armour or some sort of pocket? Not
really sure. They could do as some kind of hip armour because you are supposed to be riding a speeder bike.
Yep.
But otherwise they serve no useful purpose.
They just look good.
They do. And along your belt, this goes on the back of your belt.
Yep.
Again, not really sure what it's for, but it looks good. And it's sort of a nice piece of armour to go on the back.
It's kind of like, almost like a vacuum cleaner tube is through the centre there.
Yeah, or washing machine.
A washing machine tube?
Yeah. Yes. In fact, I think that's what it is. And it just hooks on over the back of your belt.
Yep. And a cable tie in the middle there.
To hold it all together.
High-tech Star Wars stuff.
It is. Next, I put on my knees. These are 2 pretty simple pieces of armour with some Velcro and elastic.
Yep.
Knee armour, you always need knee armour. Then I put on shoulder bells.
Yes.
Again, nice piece of recognisable armour. Looks very much like the Stormtrooper armour as well.
Not quite the same, but similar, isn't it?
Yeah, ties it all together so that you all look like you're in the same army.
Yep.
These are the upper arm pieces, sort of go there.
Yep.
They're exactly the same.
Okay, and the greeblies on those are just a couple of pieces of black shaped plastic?
Yep. And often when you get the armour, they come with it. So you just have to stick them on in the right place. lower arm armour that goes there.
Okay.
Again, elastic, Velcro. It's a nice sleek looking piece of lower.
Is there a right way and a wrong way to put those on, like upside down or?
There is.
Okay.
There is, and I've done that a fair few times. That's upside down. That's right way.
Okay. Yep.
So it sort of goes sort of like that.
Right.
Lastly, on your arms go your gloves. These are motorcycle gloves.
Okay.
Actual real motorcycle gloves that you can get eBay again. But they are real motorcycle gloves. They've even got a little pocket where the rain cover unzips and comes out, but you don't need that.
And that's the style that they actually used in the movie?
These are exactly what were in the movie.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's amazing the amount of off-the-shelf things that George Lucas actually used when putting together costumes and blasters and things. So.
And that are still commercially available.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Well, that makes it easy.
It does. Finally, the helmet. Quite different from your Stormtrooper, and yet still with enough similarities that you can tell it's all part of the same Imperial Army. Front lifts up. Got some padding and stuff inside.
Well, that certainly makes it a lot easier to put on too.
Yeah, easy to put on and extremely good visibility.
Yeah, that's one thing again with Stormtroopers, rubbish visibility.
Yes.
Whereas, like the Scouts.
Yep, Scouts have got all the visibility and all the mobility. That's what I love about it. You can dance. You can ride a bike in your armour. Sit down. Yes, very importantly. And yeah, I find this is a really comfortable helmet. Yep. You can breathe really well in it, and it's like all the other helmets, really light, but yeah, really easy to wear.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. And again, it's similar. You've got the similarities between that and the Stormtrooper helmet. You have a vocoder on the front here.
Yep.
And then the sort of little frown there.
Yep.
And on the back also, I see you've got the stripes here on the helmet, which is similar to what a Stormtrooper helmet would be like. So I sort of try to keep it along the lines while making it its own individual character.
Yep.
Brilliant. Oh, that's really good.
Lastly, got your boots.
Aha.
Stormtroopers boots. You have to make these. You can't just buy them.
Yep.
They're built on just an ordinary kind of a hiking or work boot.
Right.
These are as close to the originals as you can sort of find these days.
Yep.
The originals had a particular kind of tread. And if you want to, you can get a Dremel and you can make the tread exactly like the ones in the movie.
Right.
But you don't have to.
Sure.
So you build these with just some white vinyl.
Yep.
And it just all glues on top and Velcros up the back.
Voila.
Yep.
A Biker Scout boot.
The other boot has got your sidearm holster.
Okay, so this actually got a bit of hard plastic attached to it as well.
Yes, this just rivets on to the boot and your pistol just goes in there like that. And you can attach it permanently so that it doesn't fall out when you're riding your bike, dancing, whatever you're doing. But I don't. I just take mine out because kids like to have a look at it and stuff.
Have a play with it, yeah.
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 And that is just a resin moulded gun.
Resin cast piece.
Yes.
Yeah, again, a little different to what the Stormtroopers carry, the E11, which was based off the submachine gun. Was that actually based off any particular weapon, or was it like...
I don't think it was.
So it was a completely made piece for the costume?
Yeah.
I do know, I think the scope was a real scope.
Yes. Yes, but I think everything else was just sort of put together as a smaller weapon that a scout could carry in their boot, because of being on a bike.
That's right, you don't want a big weapon.
That's right.
Dragging you down.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
And that's pretty much everything there is to the Biker Scout.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for that. You can find out more. We have a dedicated website that you can go to for the Biker Scouts, which I think is bikerscout.net. I'll the top of my head. I'll double check that.
Yep.
But apart from that, thank you very much, Sideshow Mel, and
thank you.
We appreciate you showing us the bits and pieces.
Cool.